Coaches, consultants, and entrepreneurs. Let's face it, you're probably very good at what you do, but you're having a hard time getting clients consistently month after month. And if this sounds like you, you're probably not doing this one thing. Let's dive in. My name is Greg, your favorite burn survivor. And today we're going to be talking about the one small change that you can make to your message to attract your ideal dream client, right? So I know a lot of coaches are very good at what they do, but if your dream client doesn't see themselves working with you and your brand, then you're not going to make any money. You're going to be chasing clients month after month, week after week, day after day, just wasting time, resources, and energy, and you're going to feel overwhelmed and burnt out. So, what the real issue is that most coaches, consultants, and entrepreneurs think that branding is about colors and having the best logo and just having the overall best aesthetic for their brand and not really focusing in on their message. Branding is actually how people feel when they see you or they see your brand and how they experience you. So just think about this. We're going to use McDonald's as an example. I know a lot of you don't eat McDonald's. I don't eat McDonald's myself, but we all know that when we see the double arches, we know that represents McDonald's. And when you go into McDonald's, typically the experience is all the same from a McDonald's here, a McDonald's over in California, or McDonald's down in Florida. Even some McDonald's around the world, we know that the branding and everything is still pretty much the same. McDonald's has their message down packed. They're not serving you just food, they're serving you an emotional attachment. Most people went to McDonald's when they were younger, they got the Happy Meal, and it makes them think back to a time when things were much simpler for them. Other people just go because their body's telling them that they're hungry and I need to go eat something because this food satisfies whatever hunger I'm feeling, whatever hunger pains I'm feeling, and once I eat, it's gonna move me towards pleasure. Now take a second and think about why you're attracting the wrong clients, or you're attracting people who just want discounts, they don't want to do the work, or there are just certain steps that they won't follow in the process, and it's a constant struggle with these people to get the type of results that you offer. And I know for some of you coaches, consultants, even entrepreneurs out there, this is an everyday occurrence for you that you're dealing with these type of clients, and it can be a pain in the butt sometimes. So now let me ask you a question. Have you ever wondered why you're attracting the wrong type of client? Those type of clients who want the discount, they don't want to do the work, or they do certain steps out of order and expecting the same outcome and results that you promised in your coaching program. I've dealt with this, and I've heard thousands of other coaches talking about this type of experience because the type of person who they market to is not their audience. So I know for some of you, this may be an everyday occurrence and it's frustrating. In most cases, when you have a certain type of price, that can attract certain type of clients. But we're not going to talk about this in this video. We're going to talk about more about your branding and your problem and your message. Now, I used to think that branding meant looking real professional, clean fonts, nice visuals, making sure that all my stuff looked tip top. It was nice and polished. I had colors, I had a nice color scheme. I went and figured out what the psychology for each color meant. But I noticed that I was attracting people who liked my content, but they weren't my ideal client. And they became pains in the butt for me. I took a second and thought, why am I going through so much to be stressed and dealing with clients who weren't ready to put in the work? And the moment everything changed wasn't when I redesigned my logo or I did any of that stuff. It was when I changed who I was speaking to and how I showed up. Because when you start throwing things at the wall, hoping something sticks, you're just wasting time and energy. So in simple terms, you need a clear and simple message. So branding is the way that you as a business owner, regardless if you're a coach, consultant, you're on a clothing brand, you're on a pizzeria, is how you show up. It's so the right client knows instantly from your message, this is for me. I think that this coaching program, this service, or whatever it is, this food, whatever it is for me. I found my people, as they call it, my tribe. So it's not how you market yourself. It's the process you create to guide the client from where they are, whether they're in some type of pain or that client wants to move towards pleasure, it's the best possible result for them. So what's important here? Strong branding doesn't try to impress people. It tries to repel the wrong type of clients who don't qualify, and they speak to the emotions of your ideal dream client. I keep saying ideal dream client because I want you to get that in your head that you're talking to your ideal dream client. So what do we have to do? Your brand isn't what you sell. It's the results people expect when they choose you, when they choose your coaching course, when they choose you to consult, when they choose your brand to buy clothes for, because they want to see themselves in the highest form of them being them. See, when most people think about brand, they think about features like support groups, office hours, worksheets, the logos, and all the other things that we spoke about before. But what you have to keep in mind when you're creating offers, products, and content, make sure you write this down, is who specifically do you help? How do you help them? And what is the outcome when they do the thing? So here's what you can do to help you be more clear about your message and who you help. Make sure that you do this before you post, you record, or you attempt to sell anything. All right, you're gonna write this out. So make sure you go get a pen. Now, I want you to write out, I help blank. Now in blank, you're gonna fill in who specifically do you help. So I help blank become blank in 6 weeks. So let's say you're a fitness coach and you're trying to craft your message about who you help. So an example may be, I help men over the age of 35 who are 30 pounds overweight lose 30 pounds or more in 6 weeks, all while eating whatever they want. Now, I specifically told you who I'm talking to. I'm talking to men who are over the age of 35 who want to lose more than 30 pounds or more, and I gave you a time frame of 6 weeks, all while eating what they want. Now, I know for me, as being someone who's over the age of 35 and hearing something like that, that sounds like a cool deal. Let me now go and click and see what this coach has to offer. What are they saying in their message? Because they were being very specific in what they said, who they're talking to, and the message was able to tell me that I can lose 30 pounds or more in 6 weeks. So they're very clear on the type of outcome and the results in their message. And you have to do the same thing in order to speak to your ideal dream client. When your brand message can clearly express the outcome, the right client will be attracted to your offer. So let me ask you this. How clear would you rate your brand message is? Leave in the comments down below. So now we're going to take a second and we're going to review what we learned today. So the first thing we spoke about is your brand is who you are and how people experience you and the brand. Number 2, in order for you to get your dream ideal client, your message has to be specific. It has to be clear. It has to have a clear outcome. Now, if this video helped you find that aha moment, so now you're going back and you're fixing your message, do me a favor, make sure you like this video and you subscribe to this channel, and I'll be making more content just like this. And if you know someone struggling to attract the right client, make sure you send them this video. All right, my name is Greg, and until next time, peace.